Hi Creatives, it's Claire from Right Accounts, and in this video I'm going to be talking about bookkeeping beyond taxes, which pretty much means using bookkeeping to help grow your business rather than just meeting the obligations of your government. So the first thing you think people think about when you talk about bookkeeping is taxes. Historically and currently, taxes are one of the major reasons people even bother to do their bookkeeping, because the government really don't give you a choice. If you run a business, you must declare your income. If you want to claim deductions for the expenses of running that business, then you must keep records and declare those expenses too. Then in Australia, we're taxed on the profit generated by that business, either within the business for a company or at the individual person level for sole traders and partnerships. And then there's taxes applied to the things you sell: goods and services tax, GST, sales taxes, value added taxes or VAT, depending on what country you're in. And these normally become mandatory when you reach a particular level of income or if you sell in a particular industry. But what about beyond taxes? Because many business owners think these obligations are all that need to be done. And while that's true from a legal perspective, there are so many more benefits from good bookkeeping and a little bit of a financial assessment. And they aren't benefits for other people, other organisations, or even for the government. They are there to help you in your business. Maybe directly increasing your profit or your sales. Maybe not accidentally working with somebody who hasn't paid your invoices. Maybe you could consider reducing your supply purchases because you have more than enough supplies to last you for the next 12 months already. Maybe you'll look again at those subscriptions that, although nice to have, really aren't essential for your business, and you could be using that money to pay yourself instead. Maybe you could focus on where the money is actually coming in rather than the latest shiny idea, selling the stock you currently have or continuing with the services that sell consistently. Now, I think pretty much all of us would be partially, if not wholly, responsible and guilty for some of these, particularly the shiny one if you make things out of shiny metals. And these missteps, they don't seem like they could have huge implications, but at a minimum, they are costing you effort, and at the worst, they're costing you time, money, and attention that possibly neither you or your business can afford. And most of the issues that come up, they don't need this deep, complex financial modeling over a 5-year period, complex degree level analysis. They're simple numbers and simple assessments that anybody is able to achieve with the right know-how. So if you are in Australia, October the 31st is tax submission deadline for any self-lodgements, or if you don't want to do it yourself, for registering with a tax accountant. But could this be an opportunity for you? Not only to finish last financial year, but also to get up to date so you can see what happens in your business in almost real time. Was last month's promotion push worthwhile? Did you make more sales than the month before when you were cruising? How much impact does a school holiday have on your business numbers? Because you may be not as available. So how does that impact your business numbers, and how can we use that information going forward? And then secondly, what could you do now to make October that little bit easier for you, particularly the last weekend that maybe you don't want to spend the whole day doing your business numbers? Maybe you could allocate a few hours each week to tackling one aspect of those business numbers. Or maybe you need a higher level of support to get those numbers sorted. If that's the case, then please get in touch with me, because my intensive mastery level VIP package may be a good option. Between now and the end of October 2020, we do a couple of sessions a week, depending on how much data you have to catch up on and how late you join the party, to get you ready for that self-lodgement date. And then we look at how you can keep that bookkeeping habit going forward, because that really is what you need. You need to create this managing your numbers into a habit. And then we look at how you can use that information to help you grow your business, because I really do think that is just as important as meeting those tax obligations. So there are 6 sessions in this of 2 hours each for $995. And if you want to just have a chat about whether this might be a good fit for you, then please just get in touch and book a slot in my calendar. I will put a link to do that in the description to the video.